How's it going, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Grohlvana, and welcome to a brand new series on my channel. This is going to be a continuation of the Skyrim's Hidden Treasure series that you can find on my channel. Basically, we've pretty much found all the unique and interesting locations that aren't tied to any side quest, main quest, or guild quest in Skyrim, so now we're moving on to Solstheim, which is the island you go to in the Dragonborn DLC. So the great thing about this series is that because this is a DLC, the developers made sure to make each and every location that's not tied to side guild, I don't think there's any guild, but side guild or main quests, very unique and interesting. And the first one we're going to be doing is Benkongerike, and I'll show you guys where that is on our map, or it might be Benkongerike, I don't know. There's the Temple of Miraak, and I've also completed the main story in this DLC just so that we don't go to any locations that are tied to the main story accidentally. So this is Sering's Watch, and this is Benkongerike. There's a lot of unique and interesting things in here, so we're going to go ahead and enter it. But first of all, we have a novice lock chest here, and this is a pretty new character. He's actually level 81, which is funny. But yeah, this guy does not have a lot of the stuff that my old guy does, but we'll make do. Alright, so if you've never played the Dragonborn DLC, this whole series is going to be interesting to you because you're going to see a lot of different things. But if you have, chances are you probably haven't visited every single location. I have on my main save file, but I haven't on this, so we're probably going to be covering pretty much everything that there is to see other than, you know, side quests, main quests, and all that stuff. So, we have a novice chest here as well. How many lockpicks do I have? 11. Yeah, I gotta get into the mindset of this guy being a new character, because he's not going to have like a billion lockpicks, he's not going to have a ton of money, so we're actually going to start taking things that everyone always makes fun of me for not taking. So let's just do a double check there, and we're going to start taking the gems, which is something that I've never really done before. Alright, so this is Benkongerike, and it's an ice cave, and apparently there are a couple funny things in here, as well as a couple of really important things, so we just want to make sure we don't miss any of that. This chest is empty for some reason. Also, I already activated this location just because it was on the way to Sering's Watch, and I gotta remember there's no real reason to be in sneak mode, considering that this guy does have 100 sneak, I think. Yeah, he's level 81, so we have 100 in everything, but I don't have any of the sneak perks. So you can see here, these are Reiklings, and if you've never played the DLC, you don't know what these things are, but apparently they were in Morrowind too, Blood Moon or Tribunal, I don't know which DLC, but yeah, so these are little like gnome looking dudes, and we're gonna go ahead. There's one thing that we don't want to miss, and it's supposed to be in like a Reikling tent, but I don't think it's until we get to like the main chamber, so we're just gonna continue on. I also am using dual wield a sword and a we might as well also take these Reikling spears because you can use them as arrows. I'm using Miraak's sword, and I'm using just a standard elven dagger here. I've maxed out all the perks for the dual wield one-handed tree, so that's what we'll be using for the majority of this series, most likely. Alright, we have another Reikling over here. Goodbye, and we have a bristleback, which is also a new enemy type. And just in case you guys want to know what Miraak's sword does, I'll go ahead and check it out right now, because I don't even know myself, I forget. Absorb 15 points of stamina, so there you go, damage 48, etc. Alright, so, like I said, we don't want to miss the thing that's supposed to be in a one of these tents, but I don't think we are. I think we just want to get to the main chamber. So yeah, there's actually a couple of things inside of here, as well as like an Easter egg, so hopefully we'll find all three. I think there's 3 things that we want to definitely check out. And like I said, each location in Dragonborn is going to have some level of importance. Not like Skyrim, where we went to a lot of locations that just honestly weren't that interesting. Okay, so let's see. What do we have over here? Some cheese and some gems. I'm fully aware that I didn't take those gems, but I'm not going to go back. Also wearing full steel armor, just because I don't really have anything to upgrade. So we are going to keep a lookout for things to upgrade my character with. I just got to keep remembering to do that, because, you know, all those Skyrim's episodes I've did before were with a fully maxed out character, pretty much. Okay, you got to be careful too. They'll pop out of these barrels to surprise you. Yeah, so let's see. So far so good. Yep, I just heard another one. There you are. Goodbye. Alright, so far so good. We're just trying to get to the main chamber. Let's activate this tripwire. What does that do? Nope. Any guys over there? What do we have over here? Some boots. Okay. Did not see you pop out, you sneaky little fellow. Alrighty, let's see. Anything back there? Not that I see. Let's activate this tripwire. And another one of those claw traps. Okay, so far so good. We also want to take potions because I am very low on potions. It's funny that this guy is so like devoid of items and stuff, but he's level 81 and my other character is like level, I think, like 60 something. So what he lacks in items he makes up for in skill points, although I've made a lot of them legendary. Okay, so this might be the Great Hall. I'm not sure if the Great Hall is a separate location within this cave, but this looks like a Great Hall to me, so this might be where one of the things is located. Okay, just trying to see if there's anything hidden in there. Let's take out all these Reiklings. No! This is why I hate one-handed, like, power stance animations, because it makes you charge in areas that you don't want to charge to. Let's head back up here. Try to take out these Reiklings. Funny story, I started this guy off as a mage, but I just did not, and you guys know me, I don't really like playing mages, I don't like playing stuff that uses magic. And I just did not like it at all. I maxed out Destruction, all of its perks and everything, and I was using the Incinerate spell and the ice version of that. And it was just like, it takes so much mana, and then you don't even do that. I mean, you do a lot of damage, but it's not that much. I just didn't like it, so I switched over to one-handed. I was gonna try and make this guy like, okay, who's throwing arrows? There you are. Just trying to make this guy like different than my other guy. But here it is, because the other guy uses bows, so. Yeah, alright, let's see. I guess this isn't the main chamber. I have a feeling that it's gonna take us to a different named place called the main chamber or whatever. What's with all these leather boots just sitting around? Okay, this might be the door that leads to it. Let's clear out all of these Reiklings. Goodbye and goodbye. Gotta love that kill animation though. Okay, let's see. What do we have in here? I saw a bunch of potions, but it looks like they fell down, so we will take that. I don't want to bother with the crappy potions, but Vigorous Healing is good. And Amulet of Kings. Okay. So, new location, Great Hall. Yes. Okay, so this probably is the last leg of this place. So let's see. Reikling Spears. And it looks like we're heading up. There's also apparently a puzzle in this location, so that's another little interesting thing to look for. Okay, let's see. We have something on our left. There's a master level chest and something on a pedestal. Oh, I remember this. Yes. Okay, so this is actually pretty interesting. Let's see. Hopefully I'll be able to find it. So, expert door here. We're not going to bother with that, and I will show you guys why. I'm looking for something, and I'll explain it when we get to it. Let's see. Okay, so far so good. There should be like a Reikling hut somewhere with something that we want inside of it. But let's clear out all these guys first. So, Reikling Charger is another type of enemy. It's basically just a Reikling on top of a bristleback. If you couldn't tell. Goodbye. That was the clearing noise, which is kind of odd considering that there are more things firing at me. Let's take a look at the stuff down here. Okay, let's clear out all of these guys. And you can see there's a pedestal and some of those puzzle turning thingamajigs. So, alright. Goodbye. No, don't fall off. See, that's what I was talking about. Alright, where'd you go? There you are. Okay. There's one thing that I want to find, though, and hopefully I don't miss it. Alright, let's clear out these guys really quickly. It might be in here. I don't think it is, though. I think it's actually out in the open, whereas this is an actual, like, lootable container. Let's see. Okay, moving on. Let's kill these guys first before we try to find what I'm talking about. Bye! What is that? Honeycomb. Not interested. Okay, I see what I'm trying to find. I think is in one of these things right here. It should be like right there. All right, goodbye. I just smashed him on the head. Okay, let's see. No. All right, let's go take a look at this puzzle first before we deal with this stuff. All right, so we have our standard little pull handle here. And I also hear the call of a word wall, I mean. Alright, so let's see. Is there any indication as to what... No, don't tell me it's that easy. Do we literally just line it to what's above it? There's no way. This is what I'm talking about with Skyrim and puzzles being like way too easy. Okay, snake, whale, hawk, and then this one is obviously going to be the one that's missing. Oh, there's only 3. Okay, so it might be a little more difficult than I thought. So what this usually means is that one of the pillars is like somewhere broken off and you need to find it. And yeah, so let's see. I'm not seeing it anywhere in the immediate vicinity. So let's try whale. Yeah, whale. Huh? Okay, that might work. Let's try that. And it worked. Look at that. Okay, so we have a word wall up here. Let's go ahead and listen to it. I already know what it's going to be. It's one of the new spells in this DLC. It's Cyclone. We also have a master level chest here, which has Iron Warhammer of Sapping, Gold, Amulet of Arcade, Steel Dagger, Adept Roads of Conjuration. And it appears that I'm stuck right now. So I'm going to go ahead and try and locate the thing that I was talking about, and then we'll continue. Alright, so I actually got stuck on there and had to reload the save. Gotta love Skyrim, right? But the thing that I was talking about was actually right as you enter. So, let's see. There's that expert door that we saw earlier. Let's head back to the start. Ow! And it's right as soon as you enter the Great Hall. It's over here. So there's actually a pile of the Lusty Argonian Maid version 2 and version 1. There's just a ton of them, which is kind of funny. But if we, like, mess them up... There should be, there, I see it. Yeah, a spell tome of telekinesis. And the reason that we want that, and the reason that that is located there, if the freaking menus will stop lagging, is if we go into books and activate it, spell tome telekinesis, go into magic, activate that. What is it, alteration? Yep. Alright, so let's put that in our left hand. Let's set up here. Hopefully I have enough magic. I mean, yeah, should I have like 400 in each stat. So if you guys remember that expert level door, I don't know if you were able to see, but there's actually a key right there on that pedestal, Benkongerike key. Let's go ahead and use that. And look at that. No. I don't know what happened there. Okay, but let's try that again. Can I grab it? You can see what I'm trying to do here, though. No, I had it. All right, let's try it. Oh, I see. My magic needs to regenerate. All right, let's wait for it. All right, so let's try that again. There we go, and then we can take... Oh, come on, what's happening with that? It's like shooting it. I guess I need to have enough magic to hold it. Alright, let's do this one more time. Okay, so grab it and take it. There we go. Alright, that was way more difficult than it should have been. Let's reactivate our Elven Dagger, and now we have the key to this. There we go. And inside, let's see, we have one pedestal with a quill and Dragon Language Myth No More. Interesting. I guess that's just a regular book. I don't know if that's unique or anything like that. We also have a chest here, which has gold, orcish bow, leather braces of minor wielding or welding, staff of fireballs, glass armor, hide armor. Cool. And we took the key off that pedestal. So I love things like that in video games when you have to use like telekinesis or interesting little puzzles like that. But you could also use an expert lockpick. Or your expert lockpicking abilities, I should say. Alright, so heading on, there's actually still one more important thing that we will hopefully be able to find. There was the word wall in the master level chest, which I looted again. Let's head down here. We're not done with this cave as you would think. And look at that, we have a black book. If you don't know about the black books, basically there's 7, I believe. Oh crap, we're actually going to read it. I just didn't realize. Yeah, we're not going to do the black books in Skyrim's Hidden Treasures or in Solstheim's Hidden Treasures. However, if the majority of you guys want to see them, I will like sort of save them up and then do it in one big series at the end. In fact, oh wait, no, I think I already did that. I already made a series a long time ago when this DLC came out. I made a series going over all the black books, but nevertheless, it is sort of like a Solstheim Hidden Treasure anyways. Basically, there's 7 black books in the DLC, like 2 of which I think you have to read anyways, and they basically allow you to go through these little dungeons where at the end you can get a reward. You can pick one of 3 like rewards. So reading the books takes you in the dungeons of Apocrypha, which is the Daedric realm of Hermaeus Mora, and then reading them also takes you back to Solstheim. So yeah, there was a black book in here, and there's like 6 more. We already have 2 from the main quest, so there is 4 more that we can find. So I might do a series on that if you guys want to see it. Anyways, moving on. We have another door that's taking us to Benkongerike. Alrighty, so really the only thing that we missed, as far as I can tell, is an East Empire company strongbox, which isn't really that important. It's just like a little miscellaneous quest where you can get various East Empire Company trading pendants and like sell them for gold. So that is the first episode of Solstheim's Hidden Treasures. I plan to cover every single location that is not tied to a main quest or a side quest or guild quest, but like I said, I don't think there's any guilds in this as far as I can remember. Leave any and all suggestions still for the ones that you guys want to see. I'll probably pick the ones that most of you guys want to see in order of importance. Thank you for watching this episode, ladies and gentlemen, and I will see you next week. Goodbye. Thanks for watching this episode, ladies and gentlemen. I do hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, please remember to like and share the video wherever you can. It really helps me out. If you have a question or a suggestion, Twitter is the best way to get in touch with me, and if you would like to subscribe or watch another video that's going to be related to this one, you can click the annotations on the screen. Thanks again, and I'll see you in the next one.